Testing. Yeah, it's working, Adam. All right, good afternoon. Quick question. Anyone have a lighter so I can light the barbecues? Awesome. Thank you. I hand you back over to Adam, the legend.
Thank you so much, Antonio. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to every single one of you here today at Muscle Pit Gymnasium. That is Muscle Pit Gymnasium on the corner of Crawford and Morgan Streets. Great music, by the way, for the annual Hulk Smash Deadlift competition, which will be getting underway shortly. We're looking, if you can possibly believe this, we're looking for the girls' trophy. It's somewhere around the place. We're not sure where it is, but it will turn up somewhere. According to what I see here, wrong place. The Hulk Smash deadlift competition began in 2016, the year of 2016. Now, what would that make it? 7? Is that right, Julie Preston? 7 years. We are all useless at mathematics. We think it's probably 7 years since the initial Hulk Smash Deadlift began here at Muscle Pit Gymnasium. Thank you very much, Russ. Thank you. In a moment's time, we have probably something like 20 competitors. My apologies, 17 competitors. Can you believe that? 17 competitors in a moment's time, beginning with an historic lift. We shall further discuss in a moment an historic lift, the first time ever in West Australian powerlifting history. Again, further details will be furnished in a moment's time. 17 competitors, ladies and gentlemen. Each competitor must make at least one successful deadlift. Now, what does that mean? They must lift the bar with the weights, obviously, to what we would refer to as successful completion. They must stand upright, and we will again further discuss as time goes on. They must stand upright with the lift. Now, if we can find a suitable, strong person... Actually, Arthur, you'll do. Can you please jump there? Yeah, thank you. Can you please jump up? Arthur Krasicki, that is from here, Muscle Pit Gymnasium, will show you all now what we expect to see in a moment's time. So, Arthur, can you please for us show us what a deadlift in terms of powerlifting competition is? Thank you very much, sir. Let's give Arthur a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're looking for in terms of a successful deadlift. It more or less is nothing more than picking up a dead weight, get it? Deadlift, dead weight, deadlift, off the ground and standing upright with it. Each competitor is allowed 3 attempts. They must make at least one successful attempt. If a competitor does not manage to make, and please tell me this won't happen, if a competitor is not able to make a single successful attempt, they are ruled out of the competition. Where a competitor is successful with a 3rd attempt, they can nominate for a 4th if there is a record to be set or broken. There's probably too much information at the moment. Bottom line is every lifter here today, male and female, must make at least one successful attempt. Now, it looks like all the competitors in their soft suits. Thank you very much, Kylie. Yet, actually, we just spoke to Regan a moment ago. No, you have to say it because I got it. I didn't know if it was Regan or Reagan. Reagan, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, what a brilliant name. Must be the only one on planet Earth, surely. So, Reagan Ashplant and everyone else, they all must make at least one successful deadlift. Everybody. There are 3 judges, ladies and gentlemen. There is a... Thank you very much. Maggie, Kenyon, and Mr. Greg Rawlinson. They are our three judges. The bar has been loaded for the first lift of the day, the initial lift to kick off today's competition. This is of significant importance. Henry Day, ladies and gentlemen, is the head honcho Chief Executive Officer of West Australian Powerlifting. For the first time ever, his youngest daughter, Miss Kaya Day, is about to step up onto the platform. She looks very nervous. Let's give her a huge round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. This is an historic lift. This is the first time this has ever happened in West Australian powerlifting history. Let's get right behind her, ladies and gentlemen. She is the first lifter for today, Miss Kaya Day. She must stand upright. Back down to planet Earth. White, 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 and white. How about that for a first lift for the day? Well done indeed, Kaya. So, the lifting order is the following. Miss Shayla Winwood. That's another name, in fact, that is definitely embedded, I think, into powerlifting history. Miss Isabella Murphy. Miss Tanya Winwood, if you can possibly believe that. Alia from, I think, Iran or Iraq or something. Steph Forsyth. Reagan Ashplant. You did ask me to pronounce that correctly. Thank you very much. Kobe Murphy and Kylie McLeod. Each lifter must make at least one good attempt in the deadlift. Shayla Winwood's mummy will be lifting in a moment's time. I don't know when. Thank you very much, Tanya. Thank you very much. Shayla. That's how we do it here today, ladies and gentlemen, at Muscle Pit Gymnasium. Successful lift. Again, each lifter must make at least one good deadlift attempt. Should be a fast-moving event. 90 kilograms, same weight on the bar now for Isabella Murphy. Mr. Samuel Murphy and Miss Lyanne Murphy, mum and dad, are both here today. Great song, by the way. Thank you very much, Isabella. And back down. White lights all around. We say white lights, and not white lights exactly. Where there's a successful lift, it'll be a white paddle. We hate red paddles. Absolutely hate them. But unfortunately, that would signify a missed or failed lift. Miss Tanya Winwood, 115 at 47.2 kg body weight. Ali, you'll follow. Steph, Reagan, Kobe, Kylie, Samuel Goldsack, surely must be a Jewish name, and thereafter some other lifters. Gee, that was difficult. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you. So, 3 white paddle, or 3 white lights. Alia from, did you say Iran or Iraq last time? Iraq. I don't know the difference. Sorry, I'm useless at geography. So, from sunny Iraq. Alia made a very distinctive debut a while back. I think it was at the Amazons comp. Thank you very much, Alia. At the Amazons comp. Very, very strong young girl. We think she has a huge future ahead in the sport of powerlifting. And lifting up the weight now. Back down. Steph Forsyth, 140 kg, which is just over 300 pounds, 308.6, 308 pounds plus 6 ounces, I think. So, Steph, this is your first lift. Thank you very much. Bars loaded. Thank you very much, Ollie. Thank you very much. So, Steph's daughter right here now. Thank you very much, Ollie, again. Thank you. Looking like it's going to be a very successful lift. Reagan Ashplant now, 150. 2 lifters at this weight. Reagan and then Kobe Murphy. Kylie McLeod, Samuel Goldsack, Jimmy Ambrose, Corey Miller, Roscoe, Elliot Side Bottom, if you can possibly believe that, Ashley Quadros, Cameron Pillapil, and finally Luke Roberts. That's the lifting order. So when we say lifting order, ladies and gentlemen, it is lightest to heaviest. The lifter who nominates the lightest weight goes first, so on and so forth. You can keep that going if you want to, all the way through. That's all good with us. Thank you, Reagan. Kobe Murphy, same weight on the bar, 150 kilograms. So the bar doesn't stay, the bar stays the same. Bar stays the same for Kobe Murphy. Conventional deadlifting style. We'll cross that bridge later on about conventional deadlifting style. Thank you, Kobe. Kylie McLeod now, 78.3 kgs body weight, 160 on the bar. So we can see already that in terms of power to body weight ratio, this is more, yes, slightly more than double. Is my mathematics correct? 160, so yeah, so slightly above double body weight. Probably a little unusual. Twice her own body weight. Triple body weight, 4 times body weight. Very, very unusual, if you like, goals, if that makes sense, to achieve in the sport of powerlifting, whether it be squat, bench press, or deadlift. Thank you, Kylie, and 3 white paddles. Okay, just shy of 400 pounds, Mr. Samuel Goldsack, at a body weight of only 65.8. Sort of around the 2.5 body weight, if you like, power to body weight ratio. Again, a little unusual. Some of the best deadlifters in powerlifting history are about the 4 times body weight. I don't expect we'll say that here today, but it's simply a figure to, if you like, work with, perhaps in world championships. Well, I hope you like AC/DC, by the way. Old school AC/DC. So, why did the lifter was asked to leave the platform? Must put closed shoes on. Just like that. And 3 white paddles. Very easy indeed. Mr. Jim Ambrose. Mr. Sir Jim Ambrose. Started lifting, or began his lifting career in about 1977. That'll do, close enough. Jimmy's first competition was 1978, if you can even possibly believe that, in the sport of powerlifting. The 1977 World Powerlifting Championships were held in Perth at the South Perth Civic Centre. More or less a living legend, we would say. Keep going, Jimmy. Thank you very much. Standing upright and back to planet Earth. Corey Miller, 192.5. Oh my gosh. Just missed out on the 60 kilogram body weight division. I didn't realise that. Ouch. Probably looking for around about a 3.5 times body weight deadlift as the day progresses for Corey Miller. Roscoe, Elliot, Ashley, Cameron, Luke, Bill and Shane Parnell in a moment. Roscoe, 197.5, 325 kilogram plates, a 10 and a 1 1/4. So the bar weighs 20 kilograms. Each collar is 2.5 kilograms. Therefore, weights are added to make up the aggregate. Hello, Joanne. I didn't even know you were here. Roscoe will be followed by Elliot, Ashley, Cameron, Luke, Bill Harnett, and Shane Parnell. 3 white paddles. Every lifter must make at least one good attempt. Usually, generally speaking, lifters will open their lifting account with something fairly comfortable, something sort of lightish. Elliot side bottom, one lifter only at 200 kilograms, 94.8 kilos body weight. This is wide stance or sumo deadlifting, which is legal in the sport of powerlifting. Thank you very much, Elliot. Easy done. Loving the music, by the way. Ashley Quadros, 205. One lifter only at 205 kilograms. Again, sumo deadlifting, very, very easy. Thank you very much, Ashley. Not far off 4 times body weight, actually. Cameron Pill now, 235. This is over 500 pounds on the old imperial scale. And the first of the lifts that are over 500 pounds. 518 pounds on the bar. Cameron, Luke, Bill, and Shane Parnell. Shane from sunny Newman, I believe. Thank you, Shane. Now, Miss Sarah Keep described Newman as the land of eternal red dust. I'm sure you'll agree. Thank you, Ray. Yeah. Well, we're coming up there to do a powerlifting comp. Thank you, Cameron. Luke Roberts, who has just returned from sunny Island. I saw where the sun always shines, always sunny. Luke Roberts, 245 kilograms at around about 110 kilo body weight. Bill Harnett, you'll follow on in a moment. Should be a very, very comfortable deadlift for Luke, irrespective of the weather in Ireland. Bill Harnett and Shane Parnell in a moment. Bill Harnett, again, in terms of being a WAP knighthood, Sir Bill Harnett. Bill is one of very few lifters ever in Australian powerlifting history who has lifted in 4 or even 5 different body weights. Laurie Butler from the Albury-Wodonga area is another one. Bill commenced his lifting career in, oh my gosh, early 90s. In the 82.5 kilo division, he's gone beyond that now. 75, 90 kilograms body weight, 100 and now 110. 5 different body weight divisions. Very, very impressive record indeed. Again, the same applies. Bill must stand upright like that. And 3 white paddles. Biggest opening weight of the day, 265, 584.2. That is 584 and 200 ounces, pounds. Shane, you'll be followed by, I think, Kaya Day by the look of it. It's a bit hard to see at the moment. Shane again from sunny Newman, a mine site town. Maybe a day's drive away, 400, 500 k's, I'm not even sure. Any Newman people here? Nobody from Newman? Doesn't look like it. Final lifter, that is final lifter for round number 1. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we also add Every lifter has 3 attempts at their disposal. If they are successful with a third, they're able to go on and potentially... Gee, that was hard, Shane. Thank you. Very difficult. Thank you. Can nominate for an Australian record, but not a world record. Round 2 of the one and only flight. A flight of lifters is a group of lifters. Who's that person with the bloody thing around there? I can't even believe it. Oh, really? Who wants the music up or down? Anyone want the music up or down? Anyone? Don't care? Nobody cares? If nobody, I don't know. 65 kilograms, 43, sorry, it's about punching the face, sorry. 43.8 kilos body weight. So probably around the 10 to 15 kilos above her own body weight for Miss Kaya Day. Loving the music, by the way. Pretty good. Old school AC/DC. From when I was at school, if you can possibly believe that. 1870 or something. Three white paddles. Shayla Winwood now, 97.5 kilograms, to be followed by Isabella Murphy. So bar now being loaded up. Shayla, you are the next lifter, then Isabella. I'll call out the other lifters in a moment. Tanya, Alia, Steph, Kobe, Kylie, and Reagan Ashplant in a moment's time. In a traditional 3-lifting powerlifting competition, this would be the final lift of the day. For example, the upcoming WAPA state titles. Squat, deadlift, and a squat bench and then deadlift. Three white paddles. 2.5 kilos more now, please. 100 kilograms, 221 pounds. Great song. Bar is loaded indeed. Thank you very much, Isabella. Hope you like Bon Jovi, by the way. Keep going, Isabella. Oh, just stumbled forward. Let's give her a huge round of applause anyway, ladies and gentlemen. These weights are very, very challenging. 122.5, one lifter only at this weight. Tanya Winwood at a body weight of 47.2 kilograms. The first of our Australian record deadlifts right here, right now. Let's get right behind Tanya Winwood, everyone. Let's give her a huge round of applause and a big cheer. That's the first of the Australian record deadlifts in her particular age and weight category. So records can only be broken in particular age and weight categories unless you're an open class lifter. 140 kilos now, one lifter only. Alia, you are the lifter in a moment's time. Steph Forsyth, Mr. Kobe Murphy, Kylie McLeod, Reagan Ashplant, Samuel Goldsack, and Jimmy Ambrose. At the conclusion of today's competition, we will announce the following WAPA events. There is one every month from today onwards until the end of the year. So that is one every month. May or may not be a personal best. Easy done. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, all right, thank you. Steph Forsyth now, 150 kilograms, 225s, a 10 and a 2.5. Bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, the bar weighs 20 kilograms. We would assume a personal... Oh, we're not assuming that at all. Thank you very much, Ollie. Let's go, Mummy. Thank you. Let's go, Mummy. Come on, Steph. Must lift it up and stand upright. Nicely done. Back down. White, and... Well, there we go. Kobe Murphy now. 2 lifters at this particular weight. Kobe, you're the first. 165. Kylie McLeod, you're the second. May or may not be an Australian record. So again, we state over the microphone an Australian record deadlift attempt. Teenage men, 15 years of age. Samuel and Lyanne Murphy's one and only son. National record, that's all I was just saying. Thank you very much. National Australian record. That is under the auspices of the Council of Australian Powerlifting Organisations. He just has to stand upright with it, just like this. Got him. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. Same weight on the bar now for Kylie McLeod. Oh, double body weight. Thank you very much. 165 at 78 kg. Very, very impressive. Keep going, Kylie. Keep going. Well, how about that? How about that? How about that? Is that good? You're happy? A big smile? You're happy? Well, she's alive. Let's give her a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It's Kylie McLeod. May or may not be a personal best. Not. Okay, thank you. Reagan Ashplant now, 88.6 kg body weight, 170 on the bar. So again, we're moving towards the double body weight type power to body weight ratio thing, formula thing. Gee, that was difficult. How hard was that? Call an ambulance. Call 911 for crying out loud. 190, one lifter only at this weight. Samuel Goldsack. 65.8 kg. 65, 130. 2.5, 2 and 3/4 type body weight. That is power to body weight ratio for Mr. Samuel Goldsack. Lifters to follow: Jimmy Ambrose, Corey Miller, Roscoe Elliott, Ashley, Mr. Pillapill, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Harnett, and Mr. Parnell in that particular order. Oh, nicely, very fast by the way, nicely done. 3 white paddles. Jimmy Ambrose now 200 kilograms. Jimmy Ambrose, as we mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, a living legend in the sport of powerlifting. Probably the longest serving member, we believe, in the WAPA, 1978 onwards. Thank you very much, Jimmy. 1 white, 2 white, and 3 white paddles. Corey Miller now 207.5. Again, one lifter only at this weight. It's about 3.5 times body weight. 6, 12, 18. Yeah, it's about 3.5 times body weight, give or take an ounce or two. The very best, if you like, national and world level lifters are about 4 times body weight in this lift. So Corey at 60.5 kilograms missed out on the 60 kilogram body weight division by, can you believe this, 500 grams. Anyway, he's obviously out to do his very best anyway at today's competition, 2023 Hulk Smash Deadlift. Hulk Smash. There was a movie years ago with the Hulk. I think it was Lou Ferrigno. Pretty sure it was Lou Ferrigno. Easy done. Around about 3.5 times body weight. Roscoe 210. And 2 lifters at this particular weight. Roscoe and Elliot. Roscoe will be followed by Elliot, Ashley, Cameron, Luke, Bill, and Shane. You are at the 2023 Hulk Smash Deadlift at Muscle Pit Gymnasium. Oh, great song again, by the way. Three white paddles. Elliot, same weight on the bar, almost pretty much the same body weight, not much in it at the moment. Ashley Quadros will follow, Cameron, Luke, Bill, and Shane. Ram Jam with Black Betty, I think probably a 1970s. Lifting the weight up, now still going. And has locked it out. Back to planet Earth. White, white, and white. Whoa. Bit of a tough ask, that one, actually. Ashley Quadros, 220 at 64.6 kg body weight. 65, 130, 260. Again, we're about the 3.5 times body weight mark for Ashley. Lifters to follow in a moment. Cameron Pillapill, Luke, Bill, and finally Shane Parnell. The final 2 lifters, both Bill and Shane, are above 600 pounds in the deadlift. A significant milestone in any lifter's career. So again, ladies and gentlemen, sumo or wide stance deadlifting for Ashley Quadros. Big deep breath, must concentrate on the lift, must concentrate. Lifting now. Oh! Wow, very challenging lift indeed. Thank you for throwing that at me there, Kenyon. Okay. So, why was there a red paddle? The lifter lifted, stopped, went down and came up. It must be lifted in one continuous motion. Very close indeed. Cameron Pillapill. That's the, in fact, can you believe that's only one of 2 red lights so far? 245 now, 540 pounds. Cameron, you are the lifter, to be followed by Luke, Bill, and Shane Parnell. Now, about that barbecue again, may have to go and speak to. Might have to go and speak to. Should I announce the barbecue is on? Thank you very much, Cameron. If anyone is hungry, please attend the barbecue area here now. Miss Alexis and Miss Danielle. They'll sort you up with a sausage in a roll or whatever it is you're doing. Chops. Or something, I don't know. Luke Roberts now. 270. Can you believe this? 596 pounds. Just a fraction away from 600 pounds in the deadlift. Thank you, Kenyon. The next two lifters are above 600 pounds, Bill Harnett and Shane Parnell. Now, we know it's Luke Roberts because he has Luke Roberts written on his left leg on the soft suit. Must lift it up like this, like this. Back down. Thank you very much, Luke. And 3 white paddles. So the next two lifts, the first being 275 for Bill Harnett, the second for Shane Parnell, are above 600 pounds. 606 pounds and probably 2 ounces. Australian record deadlift in his particular age and weight category for Bill Harnett. It's been a while since he's been over 600 pounds. We can conclusively add 606 pounds on the bar now and an Australian record deadlift, one of many that Bill can add to his substantial portfolio of achievements in this particular sport over the last, oh my gosh, if we said 30 years, we'd be very, very close. 30s to the early 2020s. Come on, Bill. We're looking forward to see you rip this up now to the judges' satisfaction. 1 white, 2 whites, and 3 whites. Let's give him a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Australian record deadlift. 280 on the bar now. 617 pounds and 3 ounces for Mr. Shane Parnell. As we mentioned earlier, from sunny Newman. It's a fair old drive. Lifting it up now. Oh, easy peasy. My gosh, like an opening attempt. Third and final round of deadlifts. We mentioned again third round being the final round. There may be a couple of other deadlifts as time goes on, if there are in fact any fourth attempts. Thank you very much, Joe, and good to see you here. Thank you. There may be some fourth attempts where the lifter is successful with a third attempt. So, third and final round of deadlifts now, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Kaya Day, 15, 16 years old. I don't even know how old she is. Thank you very much, Jules. 13 years of age. In the old days, this was the minimum age requirement in the terms of the sport of powerlifting. Anyone under the age of 13 was not legally allowed to compete. So a significant step forward in the history of WAPA powerlifting. Kaya Day, Henry Day's youngest of 3. She must stand up. Oh, how difficult was that? Not. Holy smoke, absolutely blitzed it. Uh, 100 kilograms for Shayla Winwood. Oh, actually, two lifters at 100. Shayla and Isabella tied neck and neck. Not sure if Shayla's is a national. Thank you very much, Tanya. Australian record deadlift now for Shayla Winwood. Must. Same weight on the bar now for Isabella Murphy. So the bar stays the same, may or may not be. Australian record deadlift for Isabella Murphy. Must stand upright with it. Nicely done. Well done. Thank you very much, Isabella. Tanya Winwood, 130. That is 225 kilogram plates, a 2.5 and a collar. I think this album from about 1980. If anyone's better than me, they might be able to advise. 1980? Years ago. Australian record deadlift now for Shayla's mum. Standing upright and back down, looking pretty good. 3 white paddles. Alia, 150, which would make it, as you pointed out, 15 kilos above your previous best here. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much. 15 kgs. Well, you're about to do it now, that's for sure. Concentrate. Big deep breath. The bar is loaded. 15 kilos above her own personal best here only about a month or two ago at the Amazons competition for girls only. Oh, how about that? Very close to locking it out. So, but we now, hang on, but we see there's reds because up, down, and up. Very close. Let's give her a huge round of applause anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very close there indeed. Now, speaking of personal best, 160 now on the bar for Steph Forsyth. Not sure what Steph's best ever is, maybe. Thank you. 155. So this is now 160. 5 kilograms or 11 pounds above her own best ever. So again, not technically a record that is in the record books, but a record for Steph. Just as important to us for Steph to be able to make this deadlift. Back down very easy and 3 white pat and easy done too. Kobe Murphy now, 170, actually 2 lifters at this weight. 172.5 for Kobe and Kylie to follow. Same weight on the bar, 380 pounds. This must surely be an Australian record. So once again, an Australian record. And thank you, and a personal best. Bar now loaded. Take your time, Kobe. Australian record deadlift. Got him. 3 white paddles. Same weight on the bar now for Kylie McLeod. Reagan, Samuel, Jimmy, Roscoe, Corey, Elliot, Ashley, Cameron, and Luke in that particular order. May or may not be a personal best if someone knows. It is a personal best. Thank you very much, Jordan. Lifting the weight. No. 190 now for Reagan Ashplant, ladies and gentlemen. Most likely a personal best ever. Thank you very much. Reagan Ashplant people, by the way, we need a bit of support. Thank you very much. Reagan Ashplant, a personal best ever. We talk about Australian or whatever records, but in fact, it's really a personal best. Whether it's a record or not, it's a personal best. Say again? Lifting it up. Samuel Goldsack, 200 kilograms, 441 pounds. One lifter only at this weight. Jimmy Ambrose, you'll follow. Roscoe, Corey, Elliot, Ashley, Cameron, and Luke thereafter. We're approaching a 700-pound deadlift here, by the way. Jimmy, you'll be on the platform in a moment with 7.5 kg more. So we're in the, well, more or less most of the way through the 50% of the way through the third round of deadlifts. Finally got there, by the way. It's standing up right now. Thank you, Samuel. Back down. Very tall, lean lifter, by the way. Jimmy Ambrose, 207.5. Roscoe in a moment, Corey, and then Elliot. Third and final round of deadlifts. We'll check with the score girls if there are any fourths. So already a number of fourth attempts have been submitted and accepted. That is at the score desk by our lovely score girls, Miss Murphy and Miss Annie Valerie. Jimmy Ambrose, you are on deck now. I don't know if that's a record or not at this particular age and weight category. Must stand upright and lock it out to the satisfaction of the judges. Here we go. On it. No, not happening today, unfortunately. Thank you very much, Jim, but good try. Different weight on the bar now, 212.5. $212.5. One lifter only at this weight. That'll be Roscoe, Corey, Elliot, Ashley, Cameron, and Luke in that particular order. Very strong sea breeze indeed. Straight off the Indian Ocean. Cannington, ladies and gentlemen, a southeastern suburb, about 12 k's from the Perth CBD. Or maybe a bit more, 17 I think. Must lift it up now, Roscoe. Keep going. Keep going. Wow, great selection of weights. Wow, well done. We would assume that's probably a personal best ever. Thank you very much, Roscoe. Good lift, by the way. 215 at 60.5 kilograms body weight. 6, 12, 18. Oh, we are so close to 4 times body. probably about 3.8 times body weight here. Give or take a percentage point or two. Elliot side bottom, Ashley Quadros, Cameron Pillapil and Luke Roberts to follow. Plus a swag of 4th attempts in a moment's time. Following the conclusion of the 3rd attempts. If that makes sense, I hope. Right, so in terms of power to body weight ratio, this is very, very high. 4 times body weight, not yet, but very close to. 60.5 kg, 215 on the bar. 24. Must stand upright. Not too difficult there, we would suggest. Same weight on the bar now for Elliot side bottom. Ashley Quadros, Cameron Phillips to follow on in a moment. 3rd and final attempts, potentially, I emphasise potentially, in the deadlift section of today's comp. Lifting up. Oh, very difficult on the lockout. Just back down, yeah. Unfortunately, a very, very difficult lockout that slowed right down at the end of the lift. Let's give him a huge round of applause anyway, ladies and gentlemen. That was a brilliant attempt indeed. Ashley Quadros, 220. Again, we're up around about the 3.7, 3.8 times body weight lift. Cameron, Luke, Bill and Shane to follow on. And now we have, we still have, have a look here now. 3 lifters now, over 600 pound. Wide stance or sumo deadlifting, hands on the inside of the thighs, completely legal. Oh, very, very difficult lockout. Oh, gosh. Great try. Again, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a huge round of applause. Very, very close. Cameron Pillapil, 255. Oh, no, hang on a sec. Yes, 255 and 85. Again, we're about the triple body weight range, give or take. Luke Roberts, you'll follow on in a moment. Bill Harnett and Shane Parnell. Shane will be the final lifter in the 3rd round section of the deadlifts. We have a number of 4th attempts that have already been submitted. Thank you, Kenyon. Kenyon Donaldson, head referee. Maggie, side referee. And Greg, to my immediate right, the other side referee. 3 referees always utilised in the sport of powerlifting. 2 side refs and 1 head referee. Back down, thank you, Cameron. And 3 white paddles. Might be a personal best. Maybe it is. There we go. Luke Roberts, 280, which is 617 pounds and 3 ounces. I think a little away from his best. A little bit, yeah, I think it's about 700 pound his best. Bill Harnett, you'll follow. Shane Parnell, and then finally a number of 4th attempts. Do you want to MC this, Kiara?
Here he is, guys, the big Lukey B. Roberts. And he's coming in hot at 110 category. He's coming in sexy. Woo! Get it right, get it tight. Come on. Okay, guys, here he goes. Woo! He got it. Woo!
only had 2 lifters to go. Bill Harnett, 287.5, which again is an Australian record deadlift. 5 25 kilogram plates per side, a 5 and a 1 1/4. I think we found our new female MC, by the way, I think. Just throwing it out there. To be followed by Shane Parnell. Yet again, an Australian record for Bill Harnett in his particular age and weight category. Samuel Murphy are right behind him now. Bill currently training at the Power Pit Gymnasium in sunny Rockingham. Commodore Drive in sunny Rockingham. Final lift of the day for Bill Harnett. Again, to further his own Australian record. Here it is, 287.5 kilograms. 634 pounds on the old imperial scale, which in fact was used when powerlifting was introduced to Australia in the early 1970s. Conventional deadlifting, no, too difficult. Let's give him a huge round of applause anyway, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Harnett for his Australian record attempt. Final lift of the day, third round lift of the day, 302.5 kg. The one and only lift so far that is over 300 kilograms, 300 kg being 661 pounds. So one of these days, Steph Forsyth, you're going to lift 661 pounds?
Maybe.
Maybe. One of these days. Thank you very much. Maybe, Ollie, you'll lift 661 pounds at some point in time. I'll talk about that later, that's right. So, Steph, not this day for you in terms of 661 on the bar. Biggest lift of the day and the only lift so far, over 300 kilograms. Shane Parnell from sunny Newman. If anyone knows where Newman is, mine site town. Must lift it up and stand upright with it. Well done, man. How about a huge round of applause for every lifter at this stage, before we begin the, thank you for laughing, before we begin the fourth attempts in a moment's time for records only. They don't count towards a lifter's total. It's only for a record attempt. So, looking at what we have here, the first fourth attempt is 77.5 kilograms. One, two, three, four, five. A sixth coming up now. 7, 7. Oh, is it? Because I can set the cursor down there. Five fourth attempts for records only. Apparently it's a prodigy, according to Tom Ritchie. Thank you very much, Tom. I remember it in the 1990s, this song. 77.5. So again, folks, a lifter can only take a fourth attempt if they are successful with a third and they are obviously attempting some type of record. Let's give Kaya a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This will make her, both her and her father, Australian record holders in the sport of powerlifting. She must lift it up to the satisfaction of the judges. Got him. Isabella Murphy. 107.5. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Council of Australian Powerlifting Organisations, otherwise known as CAPO. These are CAPO Australian powerlifting records in the athlete's particular age and weight division. Bit difficult in the open class, divisions that is, but in terms of today's event, these are mostly teenage records or junior, outside of being open women's or open men's records. Keep going, keep going! Ooh, it's going to be close. Got him! Very, very difficult start, but we got it anyway. Actually, two lifters at 175. Steph, you're first. Kobe, you're second. 175 now on the bar. $175 kg on the bar. So this will be Steph Forsyth's, hard to say that word by the way, Steph Forsyth's second Australian record here today at the Hulk Smash Deadlift event, to be followed by Kobe Murphy in a moment. Sorry, say again, Ollie? That's what I thought you said, by the way, too, yeah. Thank you. Come on, Steph. Personal best ever and also an Australian record. Underhand grip, overhand grip, so it's called a mixed grip. Must stand upright with a deadlift. Down. Let's white. 2-1 majority. That's an Australian record deadlift. Very close indeed. Same weight on the bar now for Kobe Murphy, which quite obviously would be Isabella Murphy's younger brother. Teenage Men's Council of Australian Powerlifting Organisations record deadlift attempt. Must take a deep breath. Yes! Great lift! Got him! 3. Oh, ouch. What happened then? Soft knockout? Absolutely heartbreaking. Let's give him a huge round of applause anyway. Absolutely wonderful deadlift. The final deadlift of the entire day. 242.5. 534 pounds and 6 ounces for Corey Miller. This obviously suggests again an Australian record deadlift in the 67.5 kilogram bodyweight division. So powerlifting comps are conducted only with bodyweight divisions, not height or anything like that. And this is the first and only 4 times bodyweight, 60.5 kilograms at weigh-in, 242.5. Very, very, very unusual indeed. This is the sort of thing we would expect to see at world or perhaps national or world championships. How about a huge round of applause for all the athletes, including Corey Miller here today at the Hulk Smash Deadlift. In a moment's time, ladies and gentlemen, there will be some prize giving, some other announcements. Speaking of announcements, the next WAPA powerlifting competition is... So in terms of upcoming competitions, ladies and gentlemen, the next well, the same word in the same sentence. The next event is the Wild West Shootout, 12th of March. So, oh, okay, all right, Pro Raw. Okay, thank you. Wild West Shootout. Wild West Shootout, ladies and gentlemen, is the next upcoming event in sunny Rockingham. Samuel Murphy, you maybe want to speak about it for a minute? Not really, okay. So, it'll be at, that's right, doesn't matter. It'll be at this gentleman's gymnasium, or actually in this delightful young ladies' gymnasium here, Power Pit Gymnasium in Commodore Drive in Rockingham. That's a full 3-lift event, sanctioned. Oh, really? And a team event. Thank you. And a team event as well. That is in 1 month's time, 31 days' time, at Power Pit Gymnasium in Commodore Drive, Rockingham. Absolutely fabulous place to hold a competition. The remainder of 2023's events are either on Facebook or on the WAPA site, or you can simply come and ask us up here and we'll tell you. I haven't got my phone on me, so I don't know what the other ones are. Right at the end of the year, probably one of the best events is the annual deadlift and bench press comp at Cicerello's. Cicerello's? I think we know Cicerello's. Can you hear me? Cicerello's? So, Cicerello's in November, deadlift and bench only. November. By that stage, we'll be hitting the ground. So, wonderful lifting, by the way. Thank you very much, Reagan. Now, we are tabulating, or whatever we do with scores. Oh, it's the old school way of doing it. Well, in the old days, they just pumped out some sort of... So, there is one powerlifting competition every 30 days, more or less, 28 days, until the final event of 2023, which will be at Cicerello's Fish and Chip Restaurant, not Mandurah, but in Fremantle. Thank you. Probably our best event of the year, we would expect. The most highly populated event will be at Camp Wattle Grove, which will be the WAPA state titles at Camp Wattle Grove, which would be May the 21st. Okay, so probably the most significant event of the year will be the WAPA state titles at Camp Wattle Grove, May of 2023. So as we just mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, there is one event per probably 28 days, one per month, until the end of 2023. We also mentioned the fact that the most significant local event this year will be the WA State Powerlifting Championships. Pardon me, Camp Wattle Grove, not far actually, just over the back here. Camp Wattle Grove off Kelvin Road. It's It's been held there since 2016, more or less the same time as this event. Very big day indeed. A lot of, I would suggest, humongous, great word that by the way, humongous lifting at the WA State Powerlifting titles. Thank you very much, Roscoe. Well done. Now try to onwards and upwards. Well done. Well done, man. Following that, there'll be a number of perhaps novice or intermediate type events each and every month. So, pretty much coming to the end now of the scores, and a special introduction indeed. So whilst the score girls are very, very busy at the score table, a little bit of WA powerlifting history, ladies and gentlemen. In 1997, I emphasise 1997, I met a guy called Henry Day. Henry joined a long gone gymnasium called Spartans, which was located in Hector Street West in Osborne Park. After numerous discussions, Henry decided he would be interested in entering powerlifting. Can you believe that? Powerlifting, a sport called powerlifting. At that time, Henry Day wasn't, in fact, Kaya's dad. But wait, there's more. Kaya Day and Henry Day, for the first time ever, are standing on one single platform here after maybe probably close to 30 years of service to the sport of powerlifting. We are looking forward so much to see you both obviously continuing on in the future, obviously. Henry Day is a former competitor as far as, I suppose, if we go as high as the GPO World Titles, world record holder. Now his daughter, his youngest child, Kaya Day, is now an Australian record holder. Let's give them a massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very, very unusual to see this on a sporting stage. You both are champions, and in fact we look forward to you both moving on with the sport. Kaya, thank you so much for coming here today, and we'll see you maybe in the future on the powerlifting stage. Once again, folks, a massive round of applause for Henry Day and Kaya Day. Now, do we have some scores? So I think in about 30 seconds we will have some prizes. We can see here, ladies and gentlemen, there is a trophy and, oh my gosh, about a dozen or so medals. Generally speaking, in the sport of powerlifting, medals are awarded to a lifter who may have lifted the most weight in a particular age and weight division. However, to complicate matters, there is a specific formula, Glossbrenner formula, which more or less equalises out lifters who are in different age and weight divisions. Think of it as being, as we mentioned earlier, if a lifter weighs perhaps 60 kilograms and they lift 240 kilograms, that's 4 times body weight. Very difficult to do. So because it becomes very difficult in terms of power to body weight ratios over numerous competitors, we employ what's called a formula. It's more or less, again, nothing more than figuring out a power lifter's power to body weight ratio. Hope I'm making sense there. Hope. Again, if a lifter weighs 100 kilos and they lift 100 kilos, that's their body weight. But if they weigh 80 kilos and they lift 240 kilos, it's 3 times their body weight. That's what the formula works out. So, Henry Day, I believe, has got in his right hand there the final results, which I'm sure he's happy to now present. Thank you very much, Henry Day.
Thanks very much, Adam. Adam Coe, Australia's strongest man ever, #1 powerlifter immortal. And also #1 MC too. Okay, help me today is Lucy Lifts 85 if you're on your Instagrams. Click away. Okay, we're going to open up the proceedings today with, and first of all, once again, thank you all for turning up here and supporting the event, supporting the athletes, eating all the sausages. Thank you. Most promising. Okay, this is an award we give to someone that we think is etching or got a big future in the sport, and that very promising. Today, that athlete historically went on to the Muscle Pit record boards with her final deadlift of 175, and that award, most promising, goes to Steph Forsyth. Okay, the teen female. Now, what a battle this was between our competitors there in the female section. In third place today, and only her first official sanctioned comp, Shayla Winwood. Well done, Shayla. Just shy of the 100 kilos there, but definitely working hard, and we'll be seeing a lot more of her as the year unfolds in that. In second place, and this was as it turned out, there was just nothing between these two girls at the end of the day. And in second place, that went to Isabel Murphy. Well done, Izzy. And in first place, took a little bit of coaching to get in here. We're a little bit short of numbers, so Dad sort of pushed her forward. Kai Day, thank you. Well done, Kai. Okay, moving into the Masters section. The female Masters winner of the Hulk Smash for 2023 goes to Kylie McLeod. Well done, Kylie. Hopefully we'll be able to get your daughter, Jordan, back up on stage next year, or this coming year sometime. But well done, Kylie. Okay, moving on to the female open section. This is a torrid battle. In third place, last year's winner, Elia El Shabib. Yeah, sorry. Elia. Well done, Elia. In second place today, a girl with a massive future. Only caught up with this girl about 3 or 4 weeks ago. And man, this, for someone so young in the sport, it's all in front of her. And the second place went to Reagan Ashplant. Well done, Reagan. That leaves first place in this year's winner. First place. Amazing what one car accident can do. Wipe a couple of years out of your career. And she's finding a way back on the platform. A lot of work goes into what she's achieved. We're still not quite there yet, but the future's looking a lot bright. And that goes to Tanya Winwood. Well done, Tanya. Okay, here's our women's competitive winners for 2023 Hulk Smash. Okay, we'll go over to the male division, starting off with the teen males. In second place, and it must have been very close as well, this young fella is just a giant. Only 15 years of age and just handling some big weight. But second place goes to Kobe Murphy. Well done, Kobe. Oh, sorry, 13. He's 13, folks. My God. That's just astounding, isn't it? Okay, and in first place, male teen winner for this year's 2023 Hulk Smash comp goes to Elliot Sidebottom. Well done, Elliot. Ooh, Masters division, always a close tussle. Here's a lifter in third place that has really put in a lot of hours into the sport. He's really dedicated himself in. He's underneath the tutelage of Corey Miller now, and the results are starting to show. In third place goes to Rosario Maurice. Well done, Roscoe. In second, and it was a close second, goes to Shane Parnell. Well done, Shane. And in first place, when he's in a comp, he seldom loses it. He's one of the best in the country, and he's been one of the best in the country for a number of years now. The Males Masters champion for this year goes to Jimmy Ambrose, the legend. Jimmy already appears in the West Australian Hall of Fame for deeds done on the platform. 75 years young, folks, and still making it count. Okay, over to the open section of the program, today's program. A young bloke elected to go up into the open section where he could have stayed in the teenage section. And good on you, mate. Ashley Kudros. Well done, mate. In second place. And good to see he's been consistently, now that he's made his comeback. He was in the wilderness for a while, but obviously working hard. Made his debut back at the Sons of Odin in October, and has continued with competition since then, and accredited himself well today on the platform, and that person is Cameron Pillipul. Well done, Cameron. You know, the guy's not only just competing himself, but he's actually coaching others and bringing his students into the, or introducing his students to powerlifting as well. So thanks, mate. That's the good way to go. Okay, that brings us to the first place getter, and really some astounding things here. This guy is defending his title from last year. decided to cut weight to get under 60 kilos, weighed in at 60.5, skeleton of a man, and had a crack and earned the right today to have a crack at 4 times body weight. So just take that into consideration. 4 to 8, that's pretty astounding. But our winner, 2023 Hulk Smash winner, and the winner of the Joe McGowan Trophy to have his name re-etched in it this year goes to Corey Miller. Well done, mate. You know, once again, one of the things, you know, with Corey and that, he contributes a lot into other people's lifting. As I said, Roscoe here today, Maurice, he's really helped out there. Corey puts a lot of work into the back scenes, I guess, of powerlifting in this state. Okay, so with that concludes it. Maybe if we get our girls up as well, and we'll get all the winners together. You guys are around. Let's try to cram in. Nice work. Okay, just while we're tidying up the last end, just want to have a big thank you to our score desk people, our referees, our sausage cooker, Antonio, and our spotters, our loaders as well, and always forgotten our cameraman. I guess these photos will be up in the next 48 hours available, and they're free of charge for you guys. WA Powerlifting page. So if you guys are looking for any of the action shots today, competitors or watchers. And just another thing, I'll just finalise up. Is Sam around somewhere? Sam, you here, mate? Okay, guys, I'm just going to introduce Sam Murphy. Sam is actually WA's CAPO state delegate in here. He's the man. And I'll just get him to give where our next venue, our next competition is.
Yeah, so I think Adam spoke about it earlier. We've got the Wild West Shootout down in Rockingham at the Power Pit. So it's a team event. So in your team, you just need a teen, a master, or a female in your team, just so we can't stack the team, just to make it even for everyone. So bring your teams in, come down. It's an individual event as well. It's always a fun one. Last year we had it outside. We haven't decided, depending on how hot the day is, we might have it outside again. Then we've got the Mortal Kombat after that. Then States. States is the big one for us. How much you got on the line at the moment, H? How much you got on the line for States at the moment? No, money. 27K on the line. So you got to be in it to win it. So yeah, the bar's loaded with cash. That's right. So if you want some of that, rock up and have a crack. So make sure you've done one of our 3 lift comps or you spoke to H and got your name in there, and register and get amongst that. It's going to be a big one this year. So thanks everyone again. Thanks H and all the team up here. Thanks to all the spotters, loaders, and everyone. Have a good day. Thanks.